Okay. So here we go. Ale, ale, ale. Round 3. Round 3 is called Wiki Martin.
Genius.
Okay.
Ishaan has the heaviest burden to carry in this quiz. I agree. Eamonn makes such a heavily opinionated statement with full Wikipedia notes and everything, and then is like, Ishaan,
This is not Wikipedia notes. This is just notes from life.
what are these flags in the middle? I will not even attempt.
A whole 10 Tour de France's later, they're like, oh fuck, this Lance Armstrong dude was doing something. Nissim, man. Wounded. Why would you say Pablo's bro? Why would you say Pablo?
He's the second highest scorer of South Korea, like all time.
After who?
Second highest.
There's another guy with a Korean sounding name that I can't remember.
Okay.
Down the edit, please.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of the Lost in Thought podcast. The Football World Cup is just around the corner. It's the event of the summer, and this is the quiz of the summer. So let's get started. We have 4 teams competing in this quiz today. I'm just going to introduce the teams first. Team number 1, we have UPlions with Akshath and Mohit.
Ready to win.
Say that again.
कच्ची गोलियां नहीं खेलते.
Okay. Team number 2, we have the Roaring Richards. It was actually called the Roaring something else, but I'm still trying to monetize this channel, so it's going to be called the Roaring Richards. Roaring Richards is Eamonn and Ishaan. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
We are here.
Cool. We have Team 3, which is Fellowship of the Wing, which is Nissim and Vandana, if that's your real name.
That's correct. And I was going to say ¿Cómo estás? Because I was wearing a Mexico jersey, but I will still say it. ¿Cómo estás? And we're here to compete. Let's do this.
Okay. And finally, we have Team 4, which is Barefoot Ballers. That's Sudeep and Tanay. What's up, guys?
I would put my I would put my feet up on the camera, but that costs money. So
Yeah. So UPlions and Barefoot Ballers are in the same room, as you might have figured out from the sudden appearance of Akshath in the other frame. So I'm sure that will not cause any confusion whatsoever in this recording. So let's get started. I'm excited to start this quiz. It's a 6-round quiz, and round 1 is going to be a buzzer round. Let's get the Football World Cup quiz started.
let's go.
All right. Round 1 is called the Tower of Babel. This is a picture of Ryan Babel, as you can see. And just like the biblical myth where people try to build this Tower of Babel and then God didn't care for that. And so what God did is like he confused their languages and they couldn't communicate with each other, and hence, God won. That's kind of the theme behind this round. So this is a buzzer round. The way that this is going to work is I'm going to give you 8 questions, one at a time. You'll get 2 clues for each question. You can buzz on the first clue. If you get it right on the first clue, you get plus 15. If you get it wrong, it's a minus 5. And the first clue is going to be a literal translation of the footballer's name. You have to guess the footballer, okay? And you can choose to wait for clue number 2, in which case you get plus 10 if you get it right. And you don't have any negative points if you get it wrong. That's an easier clue relating to the footballer. It's more direct than clue number 1. So yeah, anybody from your team can buzz, okay? So, but the thing is, like, I'll take one response per team per clue. So if, say, Vandu buzzes first from Fellowship of the Wing, the next buzz is Eamonn and the next buzz is Nissim. If Vandu gives the wrong answer, it'll pass to Eamonn, but then it won't pass to Nissim again after that if Eamonn gives the wrong answer. This is question number 1. Here we go. Clue number 1. Spanish name stemming from Greek word aner, meaning man or warrior, plus habitational surname, meaning place of the broom plant genista.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Nobody is going on this.
I got options. Like,
I think it's okay. I thought Some might be brave enough to go for this.
No, not with the -5. I'm not that brave.
Okay, let's go to clue number 2. He scored the only goal in the 2010 World Cup final. Mohit,
Iniesta. Andres Iniesta.
Andres Iniesta is correct. That's +10 to UPlions.
Aurora, you start. Nice.
Okay. So you get the hang of it then. So yeah, I mean, now that you look at clue number 1, you can figure out that Andres Iniesta is kind of in there somewhere.
There should be no defense for clue number 1.
I
don't think so. But I was thinking,
Clue
Okay.
number 1 was nice, yeah?
Thanks, Eamonn. Okay. Here we go. Question number 2, clue number 1. Likely an occupational name for a fava bean grower plus possible occupational surname for a cane harvester. I myself have forgotten what this
We're
one is.
estimating like intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody is going for this. Let's go to clue number 2. In 2006, he became only the 3rd defender of all time to win a Ballon d'Or. Eamonn.
Is it Fabio Cannavaro?
Fabio Cannavaro is correct. So the fava beans of Faba, and cane, Cannavaro.
Insane. Okay.
10 points to Roaring Richards. But you guys are getting it, so it's cool.
On the second clue, my friend. On the second clue.
Chal, I want you guys to get at least one clue on the first one, okay? At least one question on the first one. Let's see.
Come on.
Okay.
Question 3. Clue number 1. Name that originally meant a Frenchman plus a Bavarian surname that historically referred to a person who was a farmer but also worked as a baker. Nissim.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Amazing. +15 to Fellowship of the Ring.
Nice.
That's
How
a
did you get
great
that?
one. Great one.
I mean, I saw Baker. I was like, okay.
That was so hot.
And I saw Franz. I was like, okay, cool.
I like that, Ishaan.
Franz Beckenbauer is correct. That was clue number 2. The centre back is a Bayern Munich legend nicknamed Der Kaiser. It is Franz Beckenbauer. Okay, great. Question number 4, clue number 1. Name with French and Latin roots translating to young lion. Plus, okay. So Tanay buzzed first. Tanay, you have the answer.
Is it Lionel Messi? We're on the board.
So
Yeah.
+15. This was clue number 2 for this question. Okay.
Fair enough.
Buzzers have been reset. Moving on to the second half of questions in this round. 4 more questions left. Question number 5. Clue number 1. French moniker derived from a Latin word for fair or righteous, plus Old French topographic name used to describe someone who lived near a spring or well. Slightly tough one, possibly. Tanay.
Juste Fontaine.
Yeah, great one. Jules
Oh,
Fontaine
not
is correct.
bad. Yeah. Wow, nice. Nice.
Clue number 2 was he scored the most ever goals in a single edition of the World Cup with 13 goals in 6 matches in the 1958 tournament.
Wow,
Jules
great
Fontaine.
trivia. Wow, great.
That's not bad.
That
Is
was.
he the highest scorer in the World Cup?
Don't ask questions that might be answered later, that you might need to answer later.
Oh.
Okay, that was just a great answer by Tanay. Moving on to
I'm
question
also
number.
wearing the France jersey, so I should have known this.
Nice. Okay, question 6. Clue number 1. Slavic name that translates roughly to peaceful glory, plus topographic surname for someone who lived near a hermitage or enclosure. Tougher one, possibly. Okay. I am going to go to question number 2. Sorry, clue number 2. He's the all-time top scorer for Germany. Suds. Sudeep, you have to give me an answer soon.
Miroslav Klose?
Miroslav Klose is correct.
It is World Cup, right? Yes.
Yeah.
+10.
Nice.
You threw me off with all-time top scorer.
He's also the all-time top scorer, period.
Oh, yeah. Achha, I didn't know that.
Question number 7. Second last question of this round. Clue number 1. A traditional biblical name of Hebrew origin, meaning God is my strength, plus derivative of an Italian name, meaning one who baptizes. Nissim.
Come on. Fiend.
Julio
Listen.
Baptista.
Not Julio Baptista. Passing on to Eamonn.
Well, that was my guess.
Okay. So passing to Sudeep.
Gabriel Batistuta?
That is correct.
Yeah.
It's
Well
true,
done,
yeah.
well done. Well, nice one.
Plus 15 to Sudeep on Barefoot ballers and minus 5 to Rolling Richards and Fellowship of the Wing.
Sorry,
Second
Ishaan.
clue, he was nicknamed Batikol as well as El Angel Gabriel. And last question of this particular round, clue number 1. A form of the Germanic name Heinrich, meaning home ruler or estate ruler, plus surname derived from the Irish Gaelic O'Cathane, meaning little battler. Okay, nobody's going for this. Clue number 2 is coming up on your screen now.
Yeah.
This player famously scored 12 goals. Oh, Mohit, Hernan Crespo is incorrect. I'm going to finish reading clue number 2. This player famously scored 12 goals in September 2017, just after I had taken him out of my fantasy Premier League team due to a goalless August. No one? I complained about this so much.
I didn't know you back then.
We don't
Miss
get
him.
it. I mean, I may as well give it a shot. I was not. No, it's wrong. Henrik Larsson, but I don't think so.
But Henrik Larsson. Okay, nobody's going for this. People might as well buzz. There's no negative points here, so you might as well buzz and guess. Akshath is already over. Ishaan.
Are we talking about Harry Kane here?
Harry Kane is correct.
Oh,
What?
nice.
Wow. Well,
Just the
Plus 10 to
goalless
Roaring
August is a
Richards.
classic Harry Kane.
Yeah, that was the clue.
Goalless August.
That's classic Harry. That's
Hey
true.
man, I didn't know you had to be on FPL to like be good on this quiz, yeah?
That's why I put goalless August.
yeah.
That was kind of a giveaway. Okay, that's the end of round number 1. You don't need your buzzers for the next round.
Great.
So
I
we
will
can
just do
use
a quick-
Google now. Come on.
Quick score check. Okay, we have a clear leader at the moment. In joint third place is UPlions and Fellowship of the Wing with 10 points. In second place is Roaring Richards with 15 points. And in first place
Wow.
are the Barefoot Ballers with 55 points.
That's a bit embarrassing, but okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a hefty lead
Can
early
you just
on.
compliment Tanay on the Jose Fontaine pull? My
Juice
God.
for the- yeah.
Juice Fontaine.
Yeah, that.
All right, are we ready to move to round 2? So round 2 is called Grid Muller. And that's because we have a grid of questions. You pick questions from a grid. Each question will be mapped to a category and a point value. Let me just show you what the grid looks like. You have 3 questions under each of these 5 categories. The categories are One Battle After Another, Kitty Party, Due Host, Trophy Cabinet, and He's a Keeper. Okay. So you can pick any category and any points value. We'll go in reverse order of scores to begin with. So it'll start with UPlions, it'll go on to Fellowship, it'll then go to Roaring Richards, and then it'll go to Barefoot Ballers. And the questions pass if in this order if any team doesn't get it. No negative points.
I want to say I am enjoying this tribute to Jeopardy.
If we speaking of Jeopardy, if we answer correctly, do we maintain control of the board?
No, you do not.
Okay.
It goes to the passes to
Are
the
there
next one.
negative points if you don't frame
No.
the answer in a question?
No. This is not Jeopardy. I was debating making this Jeopardy and calling this round Jep Stam, but I chose to go with Grid Muller instead. Okay, first choice goes to UPlions.
Let's do trophy cabinet. How many?
Uh,
20.
Trophy Cabinet 20. Okay, here we go. Here's your question.
Difficulty.
Since 1994, the design of the trophy was changed to an elegant footballer figure. But prior to that, the trophy design was based on Sport Billy, who was a football playing cartoon character based on a German comic book. Sport Billy is from the planet Olympus and travels to Earth in a time ship to save sports from the evil queen Wanda. Resemblance to Vandana, purely coincidental. Which award? You have to tell me which award this is referring to. UPlions, your question.
1 second. Okay, fine. This is the Ballon d'Or.
Not Ballon d'Or. Passing to Fellowship.
Is this the Golden Glove?
Not the Golden Glove. Passing to Roaring Richards.
Where is my teammate? I would like him to weigh in on this. Ishaan, what is
Currently
the
Roaring Richard only.
yeah, Richard Ishaan? What is the award? I messaged you. What is the award that's not the Golden Boot or the Golden Hand? It's for the fair play thing. I don't know what it's called.
No idea.
Best player in the thing. I don't. What is going on? Someone help me here, please.
Just call it the Fair Play Award.
No, it's the best player in the tournament. I don't. FIFA World Cup. Remember?
No idea.
Didn't
I
message
like how
you?
he said, oh, no idea.
Yeah, we pass. I guess. I don't. It's not
Sorry,
valid.
Sorry.
You want to
Golden.
take a guess?
Okay, wait. Is it the golden player? I don't know.
Golden player is incorrect. Passing on to Barefoot Ballers.
Player of the tournament?
Not player of the tournament. Eamonn, you're going to kick yourself. It is the FIFA Fair Play Trophy.
Motherfucker, yaar.
So no points to anybody on this. The question choice stays with appliance.
It doesn't move award.
No, because
Because nobody got it.
Achha.
Nobody got it. So yeah. Otherwise it would have moved.
Hmm.
So appliance, what do you want to do?
Host for 10.
Do you host for 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you host for 10? In response to the poisoning of Sergei and Yulia Skripal in Salisbury, the British PM announced that no British ministers or members of the royal family would attend the World Cup in X and issued a warning to any traveling England fans. So you just have to tell me X, which is the name of a country, which is a host country.
Country? Yeah. Russia, no?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Russia is correct. 10 points to you. Well done. 10 points to appliance. Now choice goes to Fellowship of the Wing.
Kitty Party 10.
Kitty Party 10. Okay. This national team initially played in white kits with blue collars. This white kit became a symbol of humiliation after the devastating Maracanazo loss in the 1950 World Cup final, after which a national contest was held to design a new kit. The now iconic winning design was submitted by 19-year-old Aldir Garcia Schlee. Which country?
I'm going to say Brazil.
Brazil is correct. 10 points to you. So
Okay.
Brazil kind of dominated this entire tournament and they lost to Uruguay in the final in front of like a massive home crowd. And then they were just like, this is just too humiliating, so we need a new kit only.
Yeah, the
So plus
Maracana
10.
was the Maracana Stadium. Yes.
That was against
Maracana, yes.
Uruguay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, against Uruguay. Okay, now this goes to Roaring Richards, your pick.
Ishaan.
I think we should go for a 10.
Is-
Just because I love Ramstein, let's do host.
Okay, do host for 10.
That's already taken. You
Oh,
have
that's already
goes for
taken.
20.
Do host for 20.
What do you think? Or do you want to go for a 10?
Or do you want to go for
Go for a
trophy cabinet 10?
Trophy cabinet 10, okay. Before the ball even arrived, X glanced over his shoulder to check goalkeeper Fernando Muslera's position. He controlled the dropping ball with his chest, swiveled instantly, and unleashed a ferocious left-footed volley before it touched the ground. The strike crashed in off the underside of the crossbar, leaving Muslera helpless. It was a
It's,
goal that seemed to mock
James
physics
Rodriguez,
itself.
right?
James Rodriguez, legendary Everton player, is correct.
What the hell? Can we
10
edit that out,
points to-
please?
10 points to Roaring Richards, passing it on to Barefoot Ballers.
Do host 30.
Do host 30. Okay. Here is your question.
Let's make it a daily double.
X is the only country that has had to qualify for the World Cup despite being the host. They went on to win the tournament, but the victory was marred by several controversies. One of these was around forced naturalization. The government relaxed the rules so that foreign players of X descent could be called up to represent X. Several key star players were recruited and subsequently played pivotal roles in securing the title.
I'm gonna guess West
West.
Germany.
West Germany is incorrect, passing to Appliance.
Uruguay.
Not Uruguay, passing to Fellowship.
No.
Our guess is Argentina.
Not Argentina either. Finally passing to Roaring Richards.
We are left with England, Italy, and France as the only other host nations to have won. So, Ishaan, what do you think?
I'll let you decide.
What
with
the
your
fuck?
gut.
Don't let me decide. I was wrong last time. If you pick Italy, France, or England, I don't think it's England. So it's between Italy and France.
Let's go France.
Yeah, France.
France is incorrect. Another Eamonn kicking moment is going to happen here. The correct answer is Italy. It is the magic of Mussolini. He was the one who did this.
To kill myself.
Okay. uh, question went. So nobody gets points. The choice stays with barefoot ballers. Back to the grid, Muller.
Hey, he's a keeper.
Ghost? No, Ghost we just did now.
Oh,
Then trophy
Trophy
cabinet. Yeah, trophy cabinet 30.
Trophy cabinet 30. Okay, that takes out this category after this question. Russian-Ukrainian footballer Oleg Salenko was the joint winner of the Golden Boot at the 1994 World Cup, sharing the award with Bulgarian Hristo Stoikov. Both of them scored 6 goals. However, there is something about Salenko's achievement that is still date unique among Golden Boot winners in the World Cup history. What is it? So what makes Salenko's Golden Boot victory unique amongst all Golden Boot winners till date?
Okay, were all his goals headers?
Not a bad try, but no, that's not the right answer. Passing to UPlions.
All of his goals were in the group stage because the team was eliminated in the group stage. So the only Golden Boot winner with all his goals only in the group stage wild, like the first.
Fantastic answer. That's correct.
No.
He's the only person to win the award after his team was eliminated in the group stage. 30 points to UPlions. Next question goes to Fellowship. Sorry.
We'll go for another kitty party. Which one is 20 or 30? They're both available.
Both available, yeah.
20.
Okay, Kitty Party 20 it is. Okay. The Uruguay national football team wears 4 stars on their football jerseys, despite having only won 2 World Cups in 1930 and 1950. What do the additional 2 stars represent?
The first one. Yeah.
So they were unofficial like World Cups or like tournaments that they had won prior to when they actually first won in 1930. That's our answer. As in, they weren't really
Officially,
officially
World
World Cups, but they were like tournaments that they had won. Which
No.
I'm going to pass it. That's not correct. I'm passing it on to
It's
Rolling
because they
Richards.
won. It's because they won the 2 previous Olympic goals, which was
That's correct.
1928 and 24, I think.
Yeah, 1924 and 1928 Olympic gold medals were.
Mugging
FIFA
last minute helps, bitches. Mugging last minute helps.
You actually mugged this answer out.
Yep.
I didn't know
There's
we had
lots
to
of answers.
Prepare for this quiz and all, man.
Yeah,
please
dude.
edit that out.
I knew nothing. I spent the entire time on the flight. I had downloaded like sheets to read and mug up.
I feel like given that your score should be a little higher than it is now.
Yeah,
Bitch, shut up
exactly.
with your questions and your
You should
plus
not be turning to
15.
Ishaan for everything. Eamonn, shame on you.
Okay, plus 20
December
to
30.
Roaring Richards.
A random stray there for Ishaan.
Now the next choice goes to Barefoot Ballers.
One battle 30. 30.
After you were last.
One battle 30. Okay, love it. The highest scoring game in World Cup history, 12 goals with a 7-5 scoreline, was played between 2 neighboring countries in the quarterfinals of the 1954 World Cup. The match is often called
Austria versus Switzerland.
Austria versus Switzerland is correct. That's plus 30 to Barefoot Ballers. I'll finish reading the question for people who are listening to this. The match is often called Hitzeschlag von Lausanne, roughly translated to the Heat Battle of Lausanne, due to the high temperature it was played under, which was around 40 degrees Celsius. This was between Austria and Switzerland. Next question to UPlions.
Kitty Party 30.
Kitty Party 30. Okay. Okay. Now I've shown you 4 images of kits. You have to tell me what connects the kits of these clubs to the specific World Cups in brackets. Napoli 1934. Sport Club Cruzeiro, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, 1950. IFK Malmo 1958. And Kimberley FC 1978. So what is the connection of these specific clubs to these World Cups specifically? This question is for appliance.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, the jerseys worn by the countries that were hosts or winners of that particular World Cup.
Say that again. I didn't understand.
Uh, so, uh, so Italy won the 34 World Cup wearing Napoli jersey. Ye kya hai?
As in the same color pattern as that.
Okay. No, that's not correct. Passing it on to Fellowship of the Wing.
These are the cities.
Yeah.
Cities. The clubs belong to cities where the World Cup final was held.
Good guess, but no, not correct. Passing it on to Roaring Richards.
Yeah. This is when. Okay, I don't have the exact details, but I remember this. It's when the jerseys clashed, and these clubs gave their jerseys to the countries to wear. Now I can't remember which country wore, but I remember Napoli gave their jerseys to a country to wear because of a jersey clash.
Yeah, that's spot on. That's pretty much what I was looking for. 30 points to Roaring Richards. So basically, there were kit clashes in these World Cups, and the local clubs lent their kits to one of the teams to solve the kit clash. So Napoli gave their jerseys to Austria to wear against Germany in 1934. Sport Club Cruzeiro gave their jerseys to Mexico in the match versus Switzerland in 1950. IFK Mamo gave their jerseys to Argentina in 1958 against West Germany, and Kimberley FC in 1978 to France versus Hungary. So great answer. Well done. Plus 30 to Roaring Richards. Next pick is for Barefoot Ballers. You have one battle after another 10 and 20. You have due host 20, and then you have the entire keeper category.
Let's do one battle 20.
One battle 20, okay. A round of 16 match between Portugal and Netherlands in the 2006 World Cup is nicknamed the Battle of Nuremberg. Following this match, FIFA announced that Russian referee Valentin Ivanov would not officiate any more matches in the tournament. Why?
No idea. I think it was too long a game or something. Like maybe he extended the game duration or didn't blow the whistle on time.
He showed too many cards. There were a total of 16 yellows and 4 reds, I think, in this game, and that's why it was considered a dirty game, as in like a battle.
Yeah, he basically gave out a record number of cards. It's exactly correct. 4 red and 16 yellow. Well done.
Nice.
20 points to Appliance. Okay, so the teams are making a good comeback in this round. This question the choice goes to Fellowship of the Wing.
Due host 20.
Due host 20, that completes this category. X was initially selected to host the 1986 World Cup, but in October 1982, President Belisario Bentancur announced the country's withdrawal. The stated reason was FIFA's decision to expand the World Cup to 24 teams. This placed massive new demands on the host nation, including building or heavily renovating 12 stadiums, constructing 15,000 additional hotel rooms, and a railway across the Andes. So which was this country?
Okay, I'm going to take a wild guess, but it's not that wild. Since Bentancur is a Uruguayan name, I'm going to say Uruguay.
You fell for the red herring that I put in there.
course.
That's incorrect.
No.
Sorry, that's not correct. Passing on to Roaring Richards.
Is Bentancur actually an Uruguayan name? Question mark.
No. Just it's because I don't know. Across the Andes means I'm thinking it's a bunch of countries, but I'm thinking either Chile or Peru.
Are you thinking Chile because they're such a long country?
I'm also no Peru also because Andes.
Just pick a South American country, man. I don't know.
Fucking okay.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
end up kicking myself because I'm making the wrong decisions. Is it Chile?
Not Chile. Passing on to
Colombia or something.
Barefoot Ballers. Barefoot Ballers, this is your question.
Argentina?
Not Argentina. Passing on to Appliance.
Peru?
Sorry,
Peru.
Peru is incorrect. The answer is Colombia. Okay, there are 4 questions remaining. We have one battle 10 and the entire keeper category. This question goes to Fellowship again.
One battle 10.
One battle 10. Okay, that will finish off this category. I don't know why everyone has such an aversion to keepers. 1 battle 10. Here's your question. A group match in the 1962 World Cup is called the Battle of Blank. You have to tell me what the blank is. Due to the level of violence seen in the game, in which 2 players were sent off, numerous punches were thrown, and police intervention was required 4 times. Fill in the blank with a city that is also the first name of a fictional footballer who has played for Newcastle United, Real Madrid, and Tottenham Hotspur.
Santiago.
Yeah, that's correct. And the footballer is
Santiago.
From Goal.
Yeah,
Munez.
Munez.
Santiago
Munez.
Munez.
Munez. Munez.
Munez
Munez.
is correct. Yeah. Okay, 10 points to Fellowship of the Wing. Now it's just the keeper category remaining. Roaring Richards, your pick.
Ishaan, should we do 20 or 30?
20.
Okay, we'll be in between and say 20 for he's the keeper.
Okay, keeper 20, here we go. This goalkeeper, who later became a racing driver, was key to his country's World Cup victory. His team trailed for a grand total of 67 seconds in the entire tournament before going on to lift the cup. A certain teammate would kiss him on the head before each match for good luck, which became a famous sight in the tournament. You have to tell me which goalkeeper this is talking about.
I have no idea. Which goalkeeper became a racing car driver, bro?
I don't know. I feel like I know this. Give me a sec. I don't know. Who's the keys keeper before Buffon?
Buffon? It was Toldo.
Okay, so I have no clue, man. No clue.
But Buffon was the keeper in 2006. It wasn't anybody else. So it's not Buffon.
But why are you
I'm
saying
just-
2006?
No, I'm saying when Italy won the
Okay.
tournament, they would. I don't think it's Buffon because I
Oh,
think they
right,
trained
the World Cup
over in
victory. Right.
57 seconds. Right.
Oh, so
Somebody
let's
World Cup
go with
winners.
shit.
Bartes?
Barthez, yeah.
But did
Barthez.
he drive? Has Bartes driven sports cars? I don't know.
He's bald.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Okay, we're going to go with Bartes.
Fabian Barthez is correct.
Fuck!
Plus 20 to Roaring Richards. I think you correctly inferred that this keeper would be bald.
Yeah.
That's what we were going for too. We were trying to think of ball keepers.
Good one, good one. I don't know why a man would never kiss another man on the hair. That makes no sense. But yeah, the bald head is appealing.
It's just it's nicer and smoother. It doesn't hurt your mouth.
So you're saying Eamonn is very kissable right now.
I am very kissable.
When looking down.
Nicer. I
Every
just want
time
to say
you
someone
kiss-
said nicer and smoother and doesn't hurt your mouth. Okay. Two questions left. In the words of Fabrizio, here we go. 2 years after his international retirement, this World Cup legend's last club appearance was at the Salt Lake Stadium in Kolkata. A capacity crowd of 120,000 turned up to watch his final match, a friendly against Mohun Bagan. Funnily enough, one of his nicknames sounds very similar to a famous Indian who also has a sporting connection to Kolkata. We'll let you figure this one out. Sudeep, no pressure. Any guesses? Barefoot?
Oliver Kahn.
Oliver Kahn, aka King Khan, is correct.
Oh.
Plus 30. And next question goes to UPlions. You basically have only one choice, which is plus 10 under the same category. He's a keeper, 10 points. UPlions, your question. Now 40, he is not expected to start in 2026, but he has been named in the squad and is set to achieve the historic milestone of appearing in 6 World Cups alongside Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi.
Sunil Chhetri.
I thought this would be an easy one.
Yeah, very easy.
Ochoa. Guillermo Ochoa.
Guillermo Ochoa is correct. Plus 10. AKA Ted Mosby.
He's not starting in 2026. He probably won't.
But he's on the side.
Yeah, but like World Cup
What
Ochoa is
props
different.
him, man? Sick.
Yeah, every year that's a joke, right? Every year he just turns up.
Yeah,
for the World
that's
Cup. No one knows what he does. Between
Okay, so here are the scores after round 2. In 4th place, we have Fellowship of the Wing with 30 points.
Woo!
Nay.
The rest of the field is becoming a little narrow now. In 3rd place, we have UPlions with 80 points. In 2nd place, we have Roaring Richards with 95 points.
Ooh. Everyone
And in
needs a
first-
villain.
And in 1st place, we have Barefoot Ballers still in the lead with 115 points.
Let's go. How much?
115.
115.
115. Far-ish.
20 points is
ठीक है
nothing.
ठीक है
Okay. So here we go. Ale. Round 3.
Actually, आगे चलते हैं.
Round 3 is called Wiki Martin.
Genius.
Okay. The reason this round is called Wiki Martin is because I actually had only 5 rounds, but then I felt it's a little short. So I added a 6th round in the evening, but I didn't have much time, so I just went to Wikipedia. So you just have 8 questions. Lesser known facts about the World Cup, presumably, sourced from Wikipedia because I ran out of time. So maybe Eamonn might get these since he mugged up Wikipedia or something before this quiz. Let's move on to
Let's go.
question 1 of round. So these are just 8 questions. It's pretty much 10 points per correct answer for this round. No fancy points or no fancy shenanigans. Okay, question number 1 to Fellowship of the Wing. The design for the 1978 World Cup logo was created in 1974, 2 years prior to a military coup in Argentina in 1976. The military leadership were aware that the World Cup's logo was connected to ousted President Juan Perón, and they tried to change the competition's logo. At this point, the design was already commercialized and the merchandise had already been made. A forced modification would trigger a sea of lawsuits against the country, so the military had no option but to give up their attempts and leave it. So you just have to tell me, how was this logo connected to President Juan Perón, who was ousted by the military dictators? Slightly tough question. I'll come to Barefoot last. How is the logo connected to Perón?
It has something to do with Eva Perón, his wife.
Eamonn is already saying no. But we'll
He's
do it.
so smug about it, guys.
I know.
Like
He's
this was
got
in his
to be in
syllabus.
this.
And you
This was not in the syllabus. This was in the syllabus I learned for work.
It's related to his Eva Perón's political party. which is-
Designed by them.
Yeah, that's a
It's
connection.
not correct. Not correct. Passing it on to UPlions.
First or second? अरे उसकी हाथ थे which were holding the ball up like that.
Say that again.
It was his hands which were holding the ball up like that.
I will give it to you.
No, okay. Best thought. Oh no.
So it is based on his trade. So he had this trademark gesture of putting his hands up like that, as you can see in this picture below. So that was modeled after his gesture.
they really wouldn't like cricket, huh?
Red. Full flow.
Amazing. Well done.
Nice.
Can you
10
mention
points
the
to
name of the
UPlions.
guy that designed the logo though? It's hilarious.
You tell me. I don't know the name of the guy.
The guy who designed the logo's name was, I shit you not, Ronald Shakespeare.
Ronald Shakespeare.
It's true. Just check it out.
Amazing. Passing on, next question goes to Roaring Richards. Let's see if this is in the syllabus or not.
Probably not.
Question 2. During the 1966 World Cup, Ken Aston, who was the head of World Cup referees, was driving from Wembley Stadium to Lancaster Gate, thinking about a phone call he had received from English player Jack Charlton. It was a day after the England vs Argentina match, and Charlton was confused by something he had read in the paper. He had called Aston to ask him about it. While Aston was waiting at a traffic light, an idea struck him that would have solved Charlton's problem. He created a rough prototype with the help of his wife as soon as he reached home, and the idea was implemented in the 1970 World Cup. So what was his idea? Roaring Richards.
Yeah. Okay, I have a thought. Ishaan, you can knock it down. Is it the linesman's flag is checkered instead of being single color? It's yellow and red, no? I don't know. It's a thought.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a better guess than that. England won 66, right?
Yeah, but this is the Argentina game, so it wasn't the final. The final was versus Germany. And it was implemented in the next World Cup. I just feel like it's because he's mentioned there that he was stuck at a traffic light. And that's why I'm taking this from.
But he was confused by something he had read in the paper.
I'm thinking it could be a linesman's call or the fact that someone couldn't see the linesman or something. And hence, because he said Aston was waiting at a traffic light and ideas struck him. Or is it the cards? It could be red card, yellow card.
I mean, there were reds and yellows before that.
Were there?
Yeah.
Then is it the linesman's flag?
Battle of Nuremberg was before that only, no? Wasn't it?
58, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go with the linesman's flag. 'Cause
Is it the
I think-
linesman's flag?
I like the idea of him going home and making it with his wife.
Yeah. Is it the linesman's flag being checkered?
Linesman flag is incorrect. Passing it on to Barefoot ballers.
I think I know what it is, but
I really like this vibe
Different.
of, hey, I really like the idea of the fact that he went home and made it with his wife. Vibe. This is the answer.
Barefoot ballers.
Yeah. Rereading the question.
It may be that.
Oh, is it the substitution board?
Not the substitution boards. Passing it on to fellowship.
The scoreboard? Like the design?
Not the scoreboard.
Oh.
Not the scoreboard. Passing to appliance.
Makes so much sense.
Red and yellow cards.
Red and yellow cards. Eamonn is correct once again.
I'll slap you in the face, bro. What fucking question?
Yeah, that's what I got.
He really thought you had it.
But so the interesting is the Charlton read in the newspaper that he had been booked in the match, but he had no idea that he had been booked. So as you said, he was at the traffic light. He saw the red, yellow. He was like, "What if we just had a simple visual thing of showing him when people are booked?" So +10 to appliance.
Oh, they used to not show it earlier. They used to just be like,
नाम लिख दिया monitor.
Okay, this question goes to now Roaring Richards once again. Question 3. Okay. Question 3. S. Frappa, France. S. Mukan Sanga, Rwanda. And Y. Yamashita, Japan. How did these three people create history in the 2022 World Cup?
They didn't create enough history,
No, it's us.
apparently. No. Because we don't know who they are.
Is it that each of these guys is actually from a neighboring country and not from the actual country that they represented in the World Cup?
That is very incorrect. Passing it on to
Why very? Other people don't get very incorrect. What the fuck?
It's
Oh,
okay.
like
I got the right answer, guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay, passing on to Barefoot Ballers.
Female referees.
That is correct. First female referees to officiate at a men's World Cup. +10 to Barefoot Ballers. Well, next question to Fellowship of the Wing. That's question 4. With this question, we'll be halfway through this round. Fellowship of the Wing, here you go. It probably first happened during an NHL match between the Colorado Rockies and Montreal Canadiens in November 1979. The earliest video footage of it is during an MLB game between the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees in October 1981. However, most sports historians agree that the 1986 World Cup was when it became an international phenomenon. Fellowship of the Wing, whenever you're ready.
Say it.
I'm gonna guess. It's the Mexican Wave.
Yeah, that's correct. It is the Mexican Wave. 10 points to Fellowship of the Wing. Question 5 now goes to Appliance.
Yeah.
Here's question number 5. FIFA had some difficulty persuading defending champions Italy to participate in the 1950 World Cup in Brazil. Eventually, Italy agreed to participate, but they traveled by boat. Why?
Unmute.
Acha. What do you wanted us to?
1 minute.
So, seen some options that they gave us.
So we think there was a flight crash sometime before that, and many players were then many players died in that flight crash which happened, and so that's why they chose to travel by. They'll send the new team by boat and league a player for 2.
That is correct. Most of the starting lineup had died in the Superga air disaster a year earlier. 10 points to Appliance. Appliance is making a strong
Very dark question.
comeback in this round. Question 6 to Roaring Richards. Called the Mozart of football, Matthias Sindelar was one of the greatest footballers of the 1930s, known for his fantastic dribbling ability and creativity. His team was considered one of the favorites for the 1938 World Cup until they withdrew a few months before the tournament. Now, most of his teammates still ended up participating in the tournament, although the 35-year-old Sindelar chose not to, officially citing old age as the reason.
no.
Yeah. So which team and how did the other players participate despite their team's withdrawal? So you have to just explain this funda basically.
Dude, but there are 2 questions in this.
Yeah, like, which one am I answering?
I mean, it's kind of one question. You have to tell me,
It's something to do with Austria and Hungary. I just don't know which one is which.
think it's this. I am reasonably sure.
So tell me what you think is the answer. So basically, I'm asking like, how did the players participate despite the team's withdrawal? But in order to answer that, you'll have to know which team it is.
I think the team is Austria because Mozart of football. I'm assuming it's Viennese and therefore Austrian. But how did they participate despite the team's withdrawal? Fucking have no clue. And it's unfair that you expect me to answer two questions in one. But is it that they played for Hungary instead? So it's an Austrian team, and then they played for Hungary because it was the Austro-Hungary Empire before, I don't know, World War I ended. That's the best guess I have, unless Ishaan has something to add.
Nope.
That is incorrect. Passing it on to
Just
Barefoot
before you
ballers.
pass this on, am I going to want
shake
to
of
hurt
his head
myself
there.
when the answer is revealed?
I won't say right now because the answer is still in progress.
So it's our turn, right?
Yeah, Barefoot ballers.
Which team? I mean, the team is like the Austrian team for sure. Like, I agree with Eamonn that Mozart bullshit. Yeah.
दो ग्रेट लोग तो कहानी कहते हैं यार.
Yeah, sorry about that Mozart point. Which team and how did they players? 1 second. Okay, our guess is that the team was the Austria team and the players participated by getting fake birth certificates from
That
another
is-
country or some shit.
No, that's incorrect. Passing it on to Fellowship of the Wing.
The
Good.
team is Austria and they participated because they went to play for Germany.
That is
Because-
correct.
Another right.
Well done.
So I'll give 5 points to Roaring Richards because they got Austria correct. But the second part is that they were actually played for Germany because Germany annexed Austria a few months before the tournament. So they ended up playing for them. So this Sindelar actually was kind of like he was actually rebelling against the German thing, and that's why he didn't want to play. He refused to play for them, and he actually was found dead in suspicious circumstances like a year later.
So basically, this is a Sound of Music story.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah, so
everyone's
that's-
Wikipedia sucks.
No, fuck off.
हाँ बेटे.
Sensor.
ये तो वो लगा देंगे pixel editor.
Ah, put an emoji over his mouth with some like
Yeah.
sound or something.
Okay, question 7, penultimate question of this round. To UPlions.
Start with us because they got Austria correct.
No. Fellowship has got it correct, so it goes to UPlions.
But then
Nice.
Fellowship should get all the points.
Fellowship is getting points, but Eamonn gets 5 points. Eamonn's team gets 5 points for the Austria. Okay. Question 7 to UPlions. Here you go. The holy water scandal refers to a controversy from the round of 16 match between Argentina and Brazil at the 1990 FIFA World Cup. Argentina won 1-0 after Diego Maradona made a run past the Brazilian midfield in the 81st minute. Brazilian left back Branco made the allegations after the match, which were initially discredited. However, on a 2004 Argentine television program, Maradona openly hinted that the incident actually happened. In 2005, Argentine coach Carlos Bilardo reinforced this by saying, "I'm not saying it didn't happen." Okay, so you have to tell me what is this? What is this holy water scandal?
They two of the Argentina players gave one of the Brazil players a bottle of water which actually had tranquilizer mixed with it.
Yeah, that's spot on.
No, it wasn't it cocaine? They
No,
gave
it was
him
tranquilizer.
Maradona's cocaine water.
That was Maradona's secret.
Yeah, that was
Just
94.
because you saw Maradona, Eamonn.
Cocaine water, bro.
Are cocaine tranquilizer who's not CSI, man. It's okay.
Okay, last question now goes to Roaring Richards of this
Ayo.
round.
Where I will get 5 points or no points and give the answer to somebody else.
Give it to
Okay,
us.
here you go. Question number 8. In the 1966 World Cup, national anthems were only played in the final. They were not played earlier on the advice of the British Foreign Office, primarily to avoid geopolitical controversies with X, a state the UK did not officially recognize at the time. The British government and organizers wanted to minimize the political platform given to the X team and anticipated an early exit for them. However, X shocked the tournament by defeating Italy and reaching the quarterfinals. To bypass the anthem issue, the organizers thus implemented a blanket ban on playing any country's anthem until the final, which X did not reach. So, which country?
I think it's Argentina because of the Falkland Wars, but I'm not sure. And I know Argentina didn't get to the final, but they got. I mean, the Brits beat them in obviousness because you asked a question on that earlier. But I would think it's either them or it's some fucking Soviet country that
Users.
too many. Ishaan, I don't know.
Of course, it's all Ishaan again. Yeah, Ishaan has the heaviest burden to carry in this quiz. I agree. Eamonn makes such a heavily opinionated statement with full Wikipedia notes and everything, and then is like, Ishaan.
This is not Wikipedia notes. This is just notes from life. I think it's Argentina. I don't know.
The funny thing is he offers Ishaan A, B or C. Then Ishaan says, I think it's C, but I don't know. Then they goes with C and it ends up being like either A or B.
I feel Ishaan is secretly asking Laila on the side for direction.
Bro, don't nod your head. Either add
feel like
something to what I'm
Ishaan is
saying
betting.
or just say no and do something
Laila's
else.
gone to bed. Laila's gone to bed.
She's
Um,
not saying yes or no.
my first thought was USSR angle.
Yeah.
So
But I don't know they didn't, I mean, yeah, officially recognize that nation is, I don't know which did they not recognize.
This game, dude. Achha, that game. I don't know.
Eamonn, we
Falkland?
go with Argentina. That Falkland. I didn't even
Oh no,
consider that.
one second. It's basically a team they didn't,
I got nothing. I trust your decision.
you shouldn't. I've been wrong. every
Okay,
single
so if you want to go with my thoughts, what's the answer here? USSR.
But I don't know if you wouldn't recognize the USSR, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, would you recognize the Argentinians also? I don't know. So I would go with either or. You take the pick.
Let's go with the USSR.
USSR is incorrect. Passing it on to Barefoot bowlers.
Northern Ireland.
Not Northern Ireland. Passing it on to Fellowship of the Wing.
Yugoslavia.
Not Yugoslavia. I mean, all good guesses. Finally, UPlions.
North Korea.
North Korea is correct.
Oh,
Yes.
nicely.
10 points to UPlions. And that brings us to the end of round 3, which was Wiki Martin. Okay, here are the
I
scores.
definitely think we're last.
Come on.
Someone said, I definitely think we're last. You're correct, Bandhu. You are last. Unfortunately.
Points for that.
Fellowship of the Wing is 50 points. Fourth place, 50 points. But don't worry, there are plenty of opportunities to make up points ahead.
I have hope.
In third place, we have Roaring Richards with 100 points. We have a change. Now in second place, we have Barefoot Bowlers with 125 points.
Damn it.
And in narrowly ahead in first place with 130 points is UPlions.
Red AF.
How much is it? 5 points.
So UPlions got 50 out of the 80 points in this round.
on.
Okay, let's go on to round number 4. Since it's round 4, it's Diego Forlan. Okay. And it's called Diego Forlan because this round is all about groups of 4. Okay. Lots of points up for grabs in this round.
Nice.
There are 12 questions. Each question corresponds to one group of 4 countries in the 2026 World Cup. You have to guess which group it is. And I'll have all the flags and all the groups listed on the screen. So you have to figure out which group I'm talking about. So I'll tell you how it's going to work. Okay, just pay attention to this part. Assume I'll give you a clue of 4 things, and those 4 things correspond to one particular group. So let's say the 4 things are 4 capital cities, like for example, New Delhi, Kathmandu, Dhaka, and Islamabad.
Group of
Now, suppose there's a group X which has these 4 countries: India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal. You'll buzz and say group X. You get 10 points if you get the group correct. You get an additional 5 points if you're able to name all the countries in the group. And you get an additional 5 points if you're able to say which country corresponds to which thing that I mentioned. So like you say that Islamabad is Pakistan, New Delhi is India, Kathmandu is Nepal, and Dhaka is Bangladesh. Okay, so here's how the slide is going to look. Okay, so these are all the groups. I will not leave this up too long because you should not have too much time to look at this. I'm going to go straight to question number 1. Question number 1, you're going to see 4 current footballers named on the slide. You have to buzz and tell me which group these 4 footballers correspond to. Marwan Al-Sahafi, Dean Howson, Ryan Mendes, and Rodrigo Aguirre. Akshath.
We're talking about Group H.
Group H is correct. That's 10 points to your team. You want to keep going for the countries?
So now I have to once, and in what order do I have to
In the order of the people on
the
the
image,
field.
right? No, as
Order
per
of the people, yeah. Or if you tell me the countries in any order, you'll get a +5. If you tell me in the correct order, you'll get a +10 essentially.
Okay, one sec. So
I don't know that.
one sec. The first Marwan El Sahafi is from Saudi Arabia.
Keep going. I'll tell you at the end.
Ian Housen, Spain. Ryan Mendes is from Cabo Verde, and Rodrigo Aguirre is from Uruguay.
That is correct. That's a +20.
Wow.
I had no idea.
Group H, Saudi Arabia, Spain, Cape Verde, and Uruguay. So well done, +20. So that's how it works.
Okay.
Okay, next question.
That was a
I have
tie
reset
question.
I have reset the buzzers. Next question, you'll see 4 famous exports from this country. Okay. Get ready. Chocolate, oranges, saffron, kiwi fruit. Nissim.
Okay. This refers to group K.
Wait, say up.
K.
Group K is incorrect. Passing it on to Tanay.
Come on. Get G. Yes.
Group G is correct. You want to tell me the countries?
Question that everything.
Yeah. Okay, so
Let's go.
I have to name it Belgium chocolate.
Mhm.
Okay, Iran is wait. Oranges is Syria. Saffron is Iran, and kiwi fruit is New Zealand. Come on.
You get the +10 for the group, but the countries are incorrect. So I'm passing.
Can I try for the countries?
No, wait. It's Akshath is next in order.
Fuck.
So chocolate is Belgium. Oranges is so Egypt. Saffron is from
Fuck my word.
Iran, and kiwi fruit is from New Zealand.
Bro,
Yeah, that is correct.
so one sec, for one mistake, I don't get 10 words.
Yes,
Yeah.
you don't get 10 points.
don't
And
get-
So a tough world we live in, bro. You don't just get away.
it's unfortunate. Life is
Belgium,
hard.
Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand is correct. So that's +10 to Barefoot Ballers and another +10 to UPlions. Okay. Next question. 4 traditional dishes from countries. Okay. Here we go. Kotbular, wagashi, stampot, couscous. Mohit.
This is Group F.
Okay.
Acha,
I'm not
order.
going to help you.
Sorry, I only have to do this.
Yeah, this can't be collaborative.
This is. Can I point out and go in that order?
No pointing and all. This is nonsense.
I can't see when you're pointing. You have to just name the countries in order.
Okay. So,
Great point.
Kotbular is Denmark. Wagashi is Japan. Stampot is.
Get it.
Stampot, yeah, this is the first flag. I want to say this is France, but it is likely not France.
I know it, but I can't help you.
So ठीक है, मतलब the Stampot is whatever France and couscous is Morocco.
Beautiful.
Incorrect. You get a +10 for the group. It is Group F, but I'm passing it on to Tanay now.
Okay, so Kotbular is Sweden, Wagashi, Japan, Netherlands, Stampot, couscous, Morocco.
Incorrect. Passing it on to Eamonn.
Yeah. So it is Kotbula is Swedish. Wagashi is Japan. Stampot is the Netherlands. And couscous is Turkey.
That is also incorrect.
Yeah.
Passing it on to Nissim.
What is it, Turkey? Beautiful.
Kotbular is Sweden. Wagashi is Japan. Stampot is Netherlands. And couscous is Tunisia.
That is correct.
Nice.
Well
Well
done.
done.
Yeah, the last
we
one.
all fucked up. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So that's a +10 to sorry, who got the group is UPlions.
Fellowship.
Appliance.
UPlions got the group.
Applying for the group and then
Buzzers have been reset. Next question. 4 monuments. Starry Most, Al Zubara Fort, Lion Monument, CN Tower. Mohit?
Oh, 1 minute. I have this. This is Group B. And
Sorry, you said group what?
B, Bombay.
B for Bombay. Okay, that is correct.
This is wait, I will get this. Sientar is Canada.
Say it in order.
Acha, I have to say it in order. Okay.
It can be in any order. It's fine.
Okay. So Sientar.
No, you'll get more. Sorry. You'll get 5 points more.
Just say it from top to bottom.
Yeah, just say it.
Top to bottom. Yeah. साले पता ही नहीं है वो कौन से हैं. चलो, कोई बात नहीं. This Starry Most is. What are these flags in the middle? I will not even attempt.
ठीक है.
Okay, not attempting. Passing it on. That's a plus 10 though for the group. Passing it on to Nissim.
Okay. So do I have to start with Starry Most, the first
You
one?
can start with any of them as long as it's
cool.
matched correctly.
Cool. CN Tower, Canada. Al Zubara Fort, Qatar. Lion Monument, Bosnia.
You're saying it.
And Starry Most, Switzerland.
That is incorrect. Passing it on to Tanay.
Okay, so Starry Moss is Bosnia. Al Zubara is Qatar. Lion Monument, Switzerland, and Sienta, Canada.
Yeah, that's correct. It's actually Bosnia and Herzegovina, but I'll give it to you.
Oh, we're going that way.
Barefoot ballers get plus 10.
We're
Appliance
getting
also gets plus
ass
10.
kicked in this round, fucking.
Okay, buzzers are being reset. Still many questions to go in this round. Next question is 4 car manufacturers from the countries in question. Okay. Rivian, Tofas, Grupo Rimepex, Bolwell. Mohit.
D. This is Group D. Their flag नहीं समझना है. एक मिनट.
Group D, you said, for Denmark.
D for
Group D is correct. You have the group again.
This is 1 second. Flag पता है साला एक पता नहीं है यार.
So fast. Nah.
If you don't know everything, just give up.
नहीं, I will not attempt.
Okay, not attempting. Eamonn.
Okay, so it's America. Tofas is Turkey. Grupo Riempex is the flag that I'm not fully aware of, but Bolwell is Australia.
So does he not get points for that then? No.
I didn't
Nothing.
get points.
You don't get points for that. So, Tanay.
Okay, so Rivian is US, Tofas, Turkey, Grupo Riempex is Paraguay, I'm going to say, and Bolwell is Australia.
Yep, that's correct.
That's a Paraguayan flag?
That's a Paraguayan flag indeed. So once again, it's 10 points to Barefoot and 10 points to Uplions. So this is the format that's kind of repeating across questions. Mohit is getting the group and then Barefoot is adding in the countries. Okay. Next question. 4 current managers. These are managers of the national teams, okay? Hugo Bruce, Javier Aguirre, Hong Myung-bo, Miroslav Kubek. Mohit again.
This is
Hugo Bruce.
You'll have to answer quickly. You can't think after buzzing.
This is A. Come on.
Group A is correct, yeah.
Yes.
From the flags.
Not attempting country.
Okay. Nissim, this is for you now.
Yeah, okay. So Javier Aguirre is Mexico. Hong Myung-bo is South Korea. Miroslav Kubek is Czech Republic. And Hugo Bruce is South Africa.
Yeah, that's spot on.
Czechia, yeah, wrong.
Next question is 4 companies headquartered in these countries. Okay. Equinor, Basra Gas Company, Capgemini, Sonatel. Mohit.
This is Group I.
Okay, go on.
Is it correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, yes.
And I again don't know.
I
one
only one,
I will
man.
not attempt.
Okay, Tanay.
Okay, Capgemini, Sonatel, Basra Gas Company, and Equinor is the order.
Say that again. What are the countries? then?
Capgemini.
Okay.
No, it's not Ghana. It's Cameroon, I think. That's Sonatel.
Sorry, you said France, Capgemini then?
Sonatel, second one, Cameroon.
Okay.
Iraq, Basra, and Norway Equinor.
That is incorrect. Passing to Nissim.
Okay. Cap Gemini, France.
Nissim and Mandu.
Cap Gemini, France. Basra, Iraq. Sonatel is Norway, and Equinor is fuck, which one is this? Cameroon.
He just said that.
Yeah.
No, incorrect. Passing to Eamonn.
Yeah. So Cap Gemini is France.
So
Sonatel is Senegal. Basra Gas Company is Iraq. And Equinor is Norway.
Yeah, that's correct. Senegal is the one that
Nice
people
flag.
got wrong.
Yeah.
The next question is 4 historical leaders from these countries. Okay. Yusuf ibn Tashfin, Toussaint Louverture, Andrew Murray, Juscelino Kubitschek. Mohit.
Fuck. This one I
Bro, this is like
do not
this is
know.
You have to answer. Ah,
I will go with the I will go with the
I'm moving on to the next
Yes.
person.
no. Let's move on.
Nissim.
Uh,
Nissim, your
this is Group E.
group E is incorrect. Passing it on to Tanay.
Done it.
You'll have to give me an answer soon.
J.
J is incorrect. Passing it on to Eamonn.
Is it Group C?
Group C is correct.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yusuf ibn Tashfin is Morocco. Andrew Murray is Scotland. Now just give me 1 second. Fuck. Is Toussaint with your Brazil, and the last guy is the last flag that I fucking can't name for you. So I get 10 points, but I have no idea what that last
Yeah.
flag is.
Why you get 10 points?
Because I
Because
named
you
the
got the
group
group
right,
correctly.
bitch.
Group. Okay. I forgot about that.
Okay, so nobody got this. Akshath.
Oh,
you wanna
I
try
know,
for no
I know.
points?
Fuck, can I guess?
Yeah, no points, but you can guess.
Toussaint Louverture is Haiti.
Yeah,
And,
Haiti is
Hey, my favorite.
It's
fuck,
Haiti.
I forgot you
And,
there. Yeah, damn it.
Nice.
Czech is Brazil.
correct.
Nice. Okay, fair.
Okay.
Question is left.
Now, when you buzz, you need to have the answer ready. Otherwise, I'll move on to the next person. So that the strategy of just buzzing and then waiting for this thing is not.
He's got the one.
Oh, 90% to the fucking
like a whole-
round. You can't be like-
That's so long, Malia.
A whole 10 Tour de France's later, they're like, oh fuck, this Lance Armstrong dude was doing something, huh?
No, but the previous ones were legit. I mean, he was giving the answers as soon as like he was. Yeah.
Before the question was over, he was there.
Okay.
Dude, he's answering before the question is over because there are no negative marks.
Okay. Next group. 4 traditional dances. Okay. San Juanito, Zuifaka, Tambu, Zauli. Mohit.
Okay.
K is incorrect. Passing it on to Eamonn.
Is it fuck? Is it E?
E is correct.
Okay.
What are those flags only, bro? Like,
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
what is it?
Zweifacher is Germany. I think San Juanito is what is this country, dude? Hernandez. Is San Juanito Ecuador? Zwali is, I think, Cote d'Ivoire, and I have no idea what Tambu is because again, I don't know that fucking flag.
Okay. Passing it on to Tanay.
Fuck. I don't know what the last flag is. I agree with. Actually, I think Tambu is Cote d'Ivoire and Sauli is that last fucking
No, I'm pretty sure Zauli is Cote d'Ivoire. I just don't know what that last one is, dude.
Montenegro.
Fuck!
Not correct. Nissim.
Oh, sorted.
Okay.
Good
San
game.
Juanito is Ecuador. Zweifacher is Germany.
Zweifacher is too funny, dude.
Tambu is fuck, which one is that? Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
And Zauli is Curacao.
Cote d'Ivoire.
You get +5. You got the correct countries, but not in the right order.
The
but well
lances are
done.
wrongly matched.
You inverted Curacao and Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast.
Almost there, but well done
Oh.
on getting the country.
Where is Curacao? Just so I fucking know.
It's
It's
off
in
the
the-
coast of Venezuela.
It's in the Caribbean islands.
Yeah. It's near
It's a
Aruba.
it's a Dutch like kingdom
Yeah.
or something. I
Before anyone else can say it, they've made it and Italy hasn't. Fuck me.
They made it.
Haiti,
And
bro.
Haiti will still lose to them.
Sai
Colin?
Chong plays for Curacao.
Dude, Haiti has made it to this World Cup and Italy
And
hasn't. It
Germany
is
will still lose to Curacao.
I want to
That's my
prove
prediction.
myself.
Okay. Next question. 4 beaches, okay, from these countries. That's BEACHES.
I know some bitches.
Okay, here we go. Cockrobyte Beach, Red Frog Beach, Kasuni Beach, Port Kurno Beach. Akshath is getting a chance to respond from his team for the first time.
I'm going to say Group L.
L.
Yeah.
L is correct.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to say the first, let me start by saying the countries: England, Croatia, Cameroon, and Panama. So that's another pair of points, right?
No, got it wrong.
Is incorrect.
Fuck.
I will pass it on to Eamonn.
Fuck. Okay. Because I thought those are the same countries. Okay, hold on.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so let's go. Okay. Red Frog. No, fuck. I don't know. Okay, hold on.
H, fucking skip this guy, man.
Arey,
No, wait. Yeah, fuck. You got so much time. Hold on. Red Frog Beach is Panama. Kasuni Beach is Croatia. Fuck. Okay, then Cockrobyte Beach, I'm assuming, is England. And Port Kurno Beach is Senegal?
Incorrect. Passing it on to Nissim.
Okay, can I see the flags first?
Yeah.
Okay. England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama.
Okay, flags and order.
Okay, cool. Kasuni Beach is Croatia. Port Kurno Beach is Panama. Cockrobyte Beach is England. And Red Frog Beach is Ghana.
That is incorrect. Tanay, you have a chance to get the order correct.
Okay, Kasuni, Croatia, Cockrobyte is Ghana, Porcorno is, I'm gonna guess England, no, sorry, Panama, and Red Frog as England.
You almost had it.
Fuck.
before the-
Oh, damn. Sorry.
So it was Ghana, Panama, Croatia, and England. Port Kurno Beach is in Cornwall. Yeah, 10 points. 10 points to UPlions and 5 points to Fellowship. Okay. Second last question of this round. 4 cities from these
come.
countries.
I'm ready.
Coimbra, Cali, Bukhara, Lubumbashi. Nissim.
It's too much time.
This is K.
K is correct.
Okay.
Countries.
Cali is Colombia. Oh, can I do the flag? Sorry. Can I do the flags?
Yeah,
first?
up to you. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Why does it cut?
Portugal, Colombia. Oh, I have to do in this order, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Portugal, Colombia.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to pass it on.
Yeah.
Pass.
Passing it to Tanay.
I'll take that.
Man, I know, but I don't want to give like hints also.
Now go, bro. Now go. See,
Are
this
you
is how we
passing
help
it?
you.
Yeah, chal, I'm passing it.
Okay, Axeman.
I'm going to go Portugal, Colombia, Algeria. No, I'm stopping right here.
Okay. I think just Eamonn left then.
Yeah. So the flags are Portugal, Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia.
Okay, and
Right.
Matches.
Okay. So Cali is Colombia. Bukhara is Uzbekistan. Lubumbashi is Congo, and Coimbra is Portugal.
Yeah, well done.
yeah, well done. That's correct. So 10 points
Fuck,
to
dude, how many facts to keep in my head at one time?
I
10
wonder what the
points.
next
Well
group
done,
will be.
Eamonn.
Huh?
Well done, tough guy.
10 points to Roaring Richards and 10 points to
Dude, this next clue is
Nissim.
pointless.
Nissim's team. Okay, next clue. Now,
I mean, it's not pointless, but
I'm wondering whether I should just open this for the. I'll just open this for the not the group but the match. How about that?
Yeah.
Because the group is obvious.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so a max of 10 points for this question. It is 4 UNESCO sites from no buzzing in advance.
Arey, fuck.
4 UNESCO sites from Group J, clearly. Eamonn.
Cool. So, Iguazu National Park is Argentina. Kiser Amra is from Algeria. Semmering Railway is Austria, and Timgad is from Jordan.
Incorrect. Passing it to Tanay.
Okay, Iguazu, Argentina. Kesir Amra is Algeria. Can I name the flags?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Austria and Palestine. Timgad, Palestine.
That's incorrect. Passing it on to Axeman.
Should I not get 5 points for the 5
That
flags?
is not there.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fine. You get 5 points. You did name the flags correctly.
Yeah,
One sec. Who named the flags? Oh shit.
I did. I named the flags, bro.
Okay, I'm going to say Iguazu is tight one, right?
Axeman, yeah.
Iguazu, Argentina. Timgad is Jordan. Semmering is Austria, and Kesir Amra is Algeria.
That is what Eamonn said, the same thing.
That's exactly what I said, bro.
Vandu.
I've confused myself. Iguazu, Argentina.
Just switch the last two, Vandu.
I have not kept track of what y'all have been saying.
Okay, fine.
Look at Egypt. This will be na Egypt and
Is Jordan? No, they said Jordan.
Yeah, go Jordan, Kesser Amra, go Jordan, Kesser Amra, go
Then-
Timgad for Algeria.
Eamonn, this is not your question
it's
anymore.
fucking it up.
What the hell is this?
Okay, I give up.
Oh, that's like
Okay, pass. It is Argentina, then Algeria, then Austria, then Jordan. So basically, you have to just switch Algeria and Jordan. In fourth place, we have Fellowship of the Wing, who had a decent round. They were the third highest scorers in this round. They had 90 points. In joint second place are Roaring Richards and Barefoot Ballers with 155 points. And the currently dominant in the lead are UPlions with 230 points. Okay, round 5 is called An because it's a VAR theme. It's 8 questions about World Cup controversies. And there are 2 chances to get it right. Clue number 1, if you get on clue number 1, which is just text, you get 20 points. If you can't get it by text, you get a VAR clue, which is like you go to the VAR screen and you see a picture of that incident. Okay, so this is for 20 points if you get it by text. One attempt to solve the dispute was carried out by computer vision researchers at Oxford University in 1994, who used photogrammetry, 3D modeling, and perspective analysis. Another attempt was made in 2016 by Sky Sports in partnership with Hawkeye to build a virtual reality model of the event using advanced physics engines. These 2 attempts reached the opposite conclusion about the event. So if you don't get this, it will pass on the 20 points to the other teams, and then if nobody gets it, then you'll come back to the VAR screen. Any guesses?
Hand of God.
Not Hand of God, passing to Roaring Richards.
90.
Okay, Ishaan, you want to go with your opinion because I have no idea.
Wait, are there minus points for a random guess?
No minus points.
I don't know, man. Roberto Baggio penalty miss.
Not penalty miss. Passing to Barefoot Baller.
Oh, goal line technology and that one England goal which was counted out.
Which one?
I'm not sure what exactly you're
Are you
referring
talking
to.
about the Frank Lampard goal?
No.
No. Lampard 94 no, but like I'm saying that
That was after.
there was one goal that went in and got out. I'm guessing England was playing and it was ruled against
you know
them.
what,
but it
it's-
was actually-
It's close enough. I'll give it to you. It's the 1966 World Cup final goal, which was by Jeff Hurst. This is the event.
It was
So
given.
it was given, yeah.
Given.
But it was by England and it was against Germany. And the question is whether it crossed the line or not.
So did it cross a line or not?
Yeah.
one said yes, one said no.
One said yes, one said
But
no.
I'm asking you your opinion, Malia.
I think it
Yeah.
crossed
In
the
your
line.
research,
Yeah.
what happened?
in your humble opinion?
Mala and technology, tell us.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, that's 20 points to Barefoot ballers. Not passing. Next question is to Appliance. Here you go. Award-winning Italian filmmaker Paolo Sorrentino wrote, directed, and produced a semi-autobiographical movie that was nominated for Best Italian Feature at the Oscars in 2023.
International feature.
Best International Feature at the Oscars in 2023. While the movie is not directly related to the World Cup incident in question, football forms an important element of the story, which delves into Sorrentino's own youth in Naples. So, what is this?
Slumdog Millionaire.
It's not. It's Appliance, yeah.
You just want the player's name or what?
Movie's name.
The movie's name?
Yeah, the movie's name is kind of related to that incident. So, what?
Man
Yeah,
on the Hand of God.
that is correct. The movie is Hand of God. This is the VAR screen. Plus 20 to Appliance. Next question is to Fellowship of the Wing.
Fellowship of the Wing.
Lesser known facts about this player. He played for Everton.
My
of course.
goodness.
He played for Everton in the 1998-99 season, where he was sent off 3 times in 27 games. He served an 11-match ban in 2004 for punching an opponent in the dressing room after a match. He was nicknamed the Matrix, a nickname that came from a fan poll on the website of the club where he played longest. So you just have to tell me who this player is.
I don't know.
Do we get the second clue if we
If
want?
we ask for it,
No, first everybody has to miss the first clue and then you get the
Oh,
second
I
clue.
see.
Nissim's guess, like not official guess, was one ranty fucker.
What?
What was it?
One ranty fucker. One hold, please.
Oh god.
Okay.
Game. I give up, man. I don't know. No idea.
No idea, okay. Roaring Richards.
Should I go with my guess or what?
Would blow my mind if you told me that guy played at Everton.
I think it's him, but I don't know. Based on the Matrix thing, I have no idea on anything else.
I don't think so. I think the Matrix is I think that means that he looked like Morpheus.
I mean, it's either I'm just gonna go with the guess. Is it Materazzi?
It is Marco Materazzi, you're correct.
Damn. Oh,
I was
fuck.
thinking because of Matrix or whatever, but like I don't.
Matrix is
Materazzi played at
Materazzi.
Everton.
Yeah,
Where did he play at Everton? I didn't know this. I only knew he played at Inter.
he played at Everton, another Everton legend.
What legend, bro?
Wow. That's amazing.
Everton has been a very random club, so a lot of crazy stuff. I mean,
Sharma
James
and
Rodriguez played at Everton, so anyone can play there. Okay, question goes now to Barefoot baller, sorry. Okay, X and Brazil were competing for a spot in the final.
Oh, God.
Brazil had played their final game and X needed to beat Y by at least 4 goals to advance on goal difference. X won 6-0, but several factors cast suspicion on the legitimacy of the result. X's dictator, accompanied by Henry Kissinger, entered the Y dressing room before the match and spoke about brotherhood. Y's goalkeeper Ramon Quiroga, who was born in X, had an uncharacteristically poor game. And finally, X provided political and economic favors to Y's military regime. So you have to tell me X and Y. Tell me the two countries
Can you
that are...
read that question out again?
Okay, so basically...
I'm looking at it and I can't understand it.
Okay, so basically X beat Y 6-0 in this World Cup game and they kind of advanced ahead of Brazil.
No, when you say competing for the final means the final game of the tournament.
Yeah, to reach the final of the World Cup. So X defeated Y 6-0 and reached the final of the World Cup. But there were all these shady things that happened that cast the result into suspicion, like the dictator of X entering the Y dressing room before the match. Y's goalkeeper was born in X and he had a poor game. And X, after the match, provided political and economic favors to Y's military regime. So you have to tell me which two countries these are.
No, Spain.
No.
It probably goes with
could
that
be.
type.
Could be. Let's try it out. Is X Italy and Y Spain?
Incorrect. Passing it on to Appliance.
Do we get points for naming only X?
No, you have to name both. You're on mute in case you're speaking.
He said X is France and
X, X is Argentina, Y is Chile.
Not Argentina and Chile. Passing to Fellowship of the
Fellowship.
Wing.
Our guess would have been Argentina and Mexico.
Not Argentina and Mexico. Passing to Roaring Richards.
I think it's Chile and someone, not Argentina.
Is it Venezuela? Because dictator, I'm just.
Or like Uruguay or
Cuba.
something. Didn't Chile
I
have
have no
the
idea.
dictatorship thrown out? I don't know, man.
Should we go Colombia? It's Colombia. See, where the last guy's on this until they put the fucking image up. It's either Venezuela, Colombia, or
Yeah, Ishaan, what do you think about his options? Tell us. Phone a friend.
I think it's Chile. Let's go with Chile and Venezuela.
Yeah, we're going with Chile and Venezuela.
Chile and Venezuela is incorrect. Now it's for the first time we have the VAR replay
Oh,
at the end of this round.
So how does
let
it
me
work
do
out?
this.
It's this round.
I'm going to do call the VAR on the screen. So now the image is going to come on the screen. Now it's going to come back to barefoot ballers and then rotate in the same way. So barefoot ballers get first crack at the second clue for +10.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I can't fucking see this.
Argentina.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I think I know.
Argentina.
Okay, I'm gonna guess.
It's 100%.
Yeah, Argentina's one.
What's the red one?
And Peru.
Peru.
Yeah, it is Argentina and Peru.
Oh,
I saw.
I didn't even
No one has.
Nice.
VAR to the rescue.
Who's the dictator and which team was Kissinger supporting?
So Kissinger, this is that
Argentina.
whole
Argentina.
Operation Condor, if you remember, which was like a whole thing that
Yeah,
the USA supported all these South American dictators.
Yeah.
So he just basically it was like a whole nexus. He was like supporting X as well as Y. Both are military dictators, and he was kind of just facilitating a dialogue between both of them. Okay, so next question goes
Take
to
1 star off your fucking jersey.
the next question goes to UPlions. Okay. Hours before the World Cup final, this superstar suffered a mysterious medical episode.
Too easy, bro.
While mapping in his room, he suffered violent convulsions and lost consciousness. Hospital tests revealed nothing conclusive. He was left off the team sheet but reinstated just 45 minutes before the match. Because Nike had a massive sponsorship deal with the team, heavy speculation suggested executives had pressured the team to field him. The accusation gained so much traction that the government opened an investigation into Nike's influence over the team. Which player?
Ronaldo Nazario.
Ronaldo Nazario is correct.
It's such a fucking sitter, this one.
Easy one. 20 points to UPlions.
Yes.
Next question to Fellowship of the Wing. Here are some excerpts from reviews of the 2010 film, The Two Blank. You have to tell me what's in the blank. These are just reviews of the movie. 1. A chilling cautionary tale about what can happen when success becomes a drug. Once you're hooked, the only thing that matters is maintaining the high at any cost. 2. This documentary about a nation strapped under the boots of crime is gunning for my top 10 of 2010 list. And 3. Meticulously researched and beautifully interwoven with the story of one man rhyming with the other. So what is the blank word?
Yeah, I'm willing to give it a try.
But
I mean,
I know it's there, but I have no idea if
Acha.
it's connected.
Just clarifying, this question is for Fellowship of the Wing.
Yeah.
It's so okay. I know it's the two dictators.
Two dictators is not correct. I thought you would say two towers since it's Fellowship of the Wing.
Yeah, I know.
But it's
None
No,
of
it's
this
not.
sounds Elvin.
it's the wrong time of like
Passing on to Roaring Richards.
Yeah. Okay, so Ishaan and I had a quick chat. We think it's the two Ronaldos.
Not the two Ronaldos, not a bad guess. Passing on to Barefoot Ballers.
I mean,
Two brothers.
Two brothers, no. UPlions.
I know this is wrong. Two popes.
Two popes, no. Okay, let's go to VAR. So, Fellowship of the Wing, you get the first shot at this.
Oh, shit!
What scissors system?
I fucking know the answer, man.
this is about that fucking Escobar, but is it Paolo? The two Pavlos.
Not the two Paulos, passing it on to Roaring Richards.
I'm gonna take on from Nissim's guess and say, is it the two Escobars?
It is the two Escobars.
Nissim, man. Wounded.
Why would you say Pablos, bro?
Man.
Why would you say Pablos?
But half distracted watching the game, by half distracted talking to you.
I didn't know it was that obvious, man. I didn't know it was two Escobars. I was like, what? I've never
I mean,
heard of this
one-
one before.
Andres Escobar is the player and Pablo Escobar the drug guy, obviously. So you got
The
it right.
drug guy. How dare you? How dare you call him the drug guy?
It's amazing. You got right to the doorstep of the answer and then you...
Yeah, I wonder what that feels like to be right at the doorstep of the answer and give the wrong one.
So finally you on the right side of that door. Next question to Barefoot Ballers. Barefoot
Oh.
Ballers.
Actually, nice.
Okay. According to FIFA regulations, teams in each match are classified as Team A or Team B, and Team B typically walks towards Team A for the pre-match handshakes. Now, in this particular incident, due
India,
to
Pakistan.
is that your actual answer?
Oh, no, man. No.
But I feel like Malia froze. So maybe that is the answer.
Yeah. So in this particular incident, due to political tensions between A and B, the leader of B ordered the team not to follow this practice. So A chose to walk towards B instead, who in turn gifted them white roses as a symbol of peace. Both teams posed for a photograph together, which was an uncommon occurrence. And lastly, these actions led FIFA to award both teams the Fair Play Award in 1998. So which are the two teams in question?
Go for it. Asia and Africa. Let's go with Armenia and Azerbaijan.
No, not a bad guess, but no. Passing on to UPlions. You're on mute, I think.
Iraq and USA.
Say that again.
Iraq and USA.
That's not correct. Passing on to Fellowship of the Wing.
I don't think they.
Croatia and Serbia.
No. I mean, you're all kind of thinking along the right lines in terms of conflicts, but passing on to Roaring Richards.
I had two options I've shared with Ishaan. I don't know. Ishaan picked.
I got nothing, man. I don't know. The second one.
Is it Ireland and England?
Not Ireland and England. Okay, now this goes to VAR and it goes back to Barefoot Ballers.
Yeah, we're ready. Show us the
I
screen.
shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't.
Bro, this is gonna be damn easy.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't see shit.
Hey,
Come on, man. Of course. Oh, it's your answer. Yeah, can we can we split points because I'm gonna say it. We should split points with like 2.5, 2.5. You want to give?
Sina.
Say it.
Iran, US.
Iran, USA is correct. Technically, it is USA and Iran because it's A and B, but I will give it to you.
No, but these guys should get half points.
I will give
Yeah,
them. I
UPlions.
will give 5 points to UPlions for
Yeah.
they almost
guess.
got there.
Yeah. Who did you all say, guys? USA and Iraq.
Yeah.
Iraq.
I don't think Iraq has qualified till now.
Of course they have.
Yeah.
Oh, they were like
Yeah.
Asia number one, like for
Yeah, they're really good,
also.
bro.
Okay, last question of the round. Now this comes to UPlions. UPlions, your question. The audience at the Free State Stadium had just witnessed something that could be called an inverted Wembley. How can it be that almost everyone in the stadium saw, but the referee didn't? This is the irony of history, German football legend Franz Beckenbauer said after the match. So just tell me what is being spoken about in this excerpt from an article.
This is Lampard's goal in Germany against Germany being disallowed.
Yeah, spot on. That is inverted Wembley. This is kind of the opposite of the first question of this round.
Yeah.
To end the round, that's the
Bro, how is that goal not allowed, dude?
Yeah, this was
As much as I hate England.
truly shocking, bro.
As much as I hate England.
Okay, that brings an end to this round and quick score check. Thomas score check.
Nice. I like that.
Okay. We have Fellowship of the Wing with 90 points. Third place, we have Roaring Richards with 185 points. Second place, we have Barefoot Ballers with 195 points. And first place, we have UPlions with 295 points.
95.
So UPlions is in a very commanding position. So unless UPlions pulls an Arsenal and does like an almighty bottle, Uh, I think.
Inshallah,
Inshallah.
subhanallah.
Too soon, Malia. Too soon.
Penandinho, nice.
Okay, so
Nice.
every good World Cup has to have a penalty shootout. So the last and final round of this quiz is going to be a penalty shootout, hence Penandinho. Okay, now the way this is going to work is you had 8 questions. Each question is a particular player, and you have to guess how many goals that player has scored. Okay. And each team gets one shot to guess. So, for example, if I say Sunil Chhetri, you guess how many goals Sunil Chhetri has scored internationally, not club
Okay.
football. Internationally.
World Cup?
No, it's
What?
internationally.
Zero.
International. International. Okay. Now the way the scoring works is this way: you get 10 points if your guess is within 20% of the right answer.
20%.
Wow.
You get 20 points if your guess is within 10% of the right answer.
20%?
And you get 30 points for guessing within 5% of the answer. And you get 50 points for guessing the exact number.
God.
So in theory, you could make a ton of points in this round. Are we clear?
Sure.
Okay, so we start with Sadio Mane. How many international goals has Sadio Mane scored? Appliance will go first. Tell me the answer, I'll record it. I'll record everyone's
Very
answer
cool.
first, and then we'll go and see what the shootout does.
What are we doing?
Appliance, how many goals has Sadio Mane scored internationally?
Internationally.
International.
I mean, he's going to put your answer up here. You don't have to discuss it like that. Like,
You could discuss it. You just discuss it verbally since everyone's just going to go one by one.
43.
43, okay. Roaring Richards.
What do you think? More or less?
Yes.
Should we go 47, 48?
Let's go 42.
I think it's more, dude.
You think Sadio Mane scored more?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
what if it's one of those questions where he's like scored like 3 goals only for his country?
No, I think it's more, but up
I'm
to you.
saying 42 because it's a nice number. I have no other reason really. I don't think it's that much. I don't think it's like 50.
Can we go 45? 45 is a nice number.
Sure.
45.
45.
Yeah.
Fellowship of the Wing.
26.
26. Barefoot Ballers.
55.
55. Okay. Now we're going to go to the shootout, okay? Let's see
Okay.
what happens.
Come on. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. First, let's see
Dude,
Appliance.
they're going to do a fucking Gabriello here. Like,
Appliance guessed 43.
Soon.
That's a plus 10 to them.
okay, I'll take it.
Wow, this is so cool.
Damn cool, man.
Roaring Richards 45. Plus 10 to you. Fellowship of the Wing, unfortunately, you have dragged it wide like
Oh, shit.
Eberici Eze.
Okay, come on, Sadio.
And that puts Barefoot Ballers.
Oh, with
That's
Penandinho. Let's go.
The
What's the
actual answer
answer?
is 53.
Damn it.
Well done.
Okay,
This
are we
one
ready?
Not bad.
Next question now. Roaring Richards will
I'm
go first.
fascinated with this entire format only. Like, I love to
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
anything. I don't care if it's right or wrong.
Malia, this is
Claude,
Claude.
Claude. It's Claude.
Nice.
Good
Beautiful.
stuff. Good stuff.
Incredible.
Do it.
Okay. Roaring Richards, you'll take your first guess this time. How many international goals has Dennis Bergkamp scored?
It will be lower than we think because he didn't fly. You want to go like,
What do you mean he didn't fly?
he didn't fly for
Okay.
any tournaments, famously.
No, that was his thing, what?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
you were scared.
32, 33.
What's your answer?
Let's go little lesser. Let's go 29.
Perfect.
Yeah. Chalo.
30.
30?
Yeah.
Okay. Fellowship of the Wing,
35.
35. Barefoot Ballers,
23.
23. And Appliance,
25.
25. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm going to go with Roaring Richards first. That was your first guess. 30.
Phone is this what? Mohit? Oh, phone is
Damn it.
all the
It's plus 10. Fellowship of the Wing,
Oh,
pretty
fuck.
close.
How much you guess? Fellowship?
35.
35.
Fuck.
We'll probably miss.
Yeah, Apple is.
Barefoot Ballers have dragged it wide, and
They will still get, I think.
Appliance is also dragged it
Nice. Good.
Gaining.
The answer is 37.
Damn it. Eamonn, stop listening to me.
How many international goals has Miroslav Klose scored? Fellowship of the Wing.
71.
Wow.
71, okay. Let's go to Appliance.
No, wait.
That's
International.
barefoot ballers or appliance.
Oh, sorry, Barefoot Ballers, yeah.
I'm going to say Chal 79.
79, okay. Appliance,
75.
75 you said?
Yeah, 75.
Roaring Richards,
70?
69.
Nice.
Yeah, mine are the gutter, Ishaan.
Everybody's gone 70. We should be in the 70s, no?
Don't be
70.
outliers.
Don't follow the pack.
70.
70?
No, I'm pretty sure it's in the right range.
okay.
What
Okay,
if
let's see the
I
shootout. Let's start with Fellowship
see
of the
what
What
Wing
if
if
it's
it's
first.
like 40 or something?
I think we're
It's
all
not.
off.
It's not.
That's a bullseye. It is 71.
Oh my god.
50 points to Fellowship of the
Oh,
Ring.
I mean,
How much you said? 71? Oh, man.
Which means Barefoot Ballers gets 10 points.
let's go.
Appliance
The highlight
gets
of my evening.
20 points. And Roaring Richards also gets 30
One
points.
off. Let us take a picture, please.
Our only moment of joy.
Dude,
Cheek,
how
man.
did you get it exact, dude? That's insane.
Fantastic answer. It is 71.
Cheers, guys.
Incredible.
Okay, next one. Barefoot Ballers, you get to shoot first.
Nice.
How many international goals has Cristiano Ronaldo scored?
One. Wait.
Are you Googling
Hey,
it?
what are you- That seems damn high.
One, huh? Wait. I think it's this.
Both
It's
of
a-
us?
No. Wait.
It's range for sure. For
Let's
sure.
see.
No, it's more than that. More than that.
Okay. 123.
Wait, not us.
Oh,
123.
Yeah.
Okay, Appliance.
146.
146. Roaring Richards.
I think it's more than 150.
I don't know. Is it? I feel like 150 is higher limit, no? Then like, should we just go 150 and see what happens?
Let's
It's
go
a wrong
150.
number, 150.
Let's go 150.
150. And Fellowship of the Wing.
133.
133. Okay. Shootout.
Everyone.
Barefoot Ballers went first. 10 points. Appliance. Very, very close. 30
Oh.
points.
Something where they were doing something for
Roaring
the
Richards.
Roaring Richards
Go fighting.
within the range.
148 is what I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Fellowship of the Wing.
148.
It is 143.
Oh,
Come on.
fuck. So bad for. Hey, give them the points, yeah.
So close.
Next
Very
question.
too off, yeah. That's not right.
So they're getting that plus 30.
We had 143 and 146 down here.
Okay, next question now goes to Appliance, I believe. Yeah, Appliance. This is the last 4 now.
How many more? Sorry.
4 more. How many international goals has Gary Lineker scored?
This guy who was lifting? Lineker. I don't even know which I
48.
48, okay. Roaring Richards,
Yeah, let's go with the Eamonn's guess. I don't think, yeah, 45 is good. 45 is good.
45.
45. Fellowship,
We're gonna go at 60.
60.
Okay.
Barefoot,
59.
59, okay.
We were going to say 60. Then.
I mean, you can pick the same number also.
Yeah, well, that was fine.
Okay. Appliance went first with 48, and that's a bullseye.
Whoa.
It is exactly what it is.
Yes.
Dude, we should
Roaring
talk in round
Richards.
numbers, Ishaan.
Yeah.
We've just got round numbers for everything.
We aren't. And we should have said 58 or something. 57.
48 is correct.
Wait, we could have said anything again.
Fuck,
You were going to
dude.
say about me 60.
Roaring Richards, you get to go now. How many international goals has Son Heung-min scored?
That's
International. How many you want to give Ishaan? Like, he's played for a while.
Who
You
were
want to
first?
40, 42, 43?
He's lesser for some reason. I don't think he's
So
that
say, if you say
prolific.
what you want, then let's not just pick something that's not a round number.
Let's
but
go
out-
35. 35.
35.
35, okay. Fellowship,
40. 42.
42. Barefoot,
48.
48, okay. Appliance,
We're wrong by a lot. If we're right, we're right.
Yeah, that's all.
very scary to be around players. It's like a full carry, right?
Yeah. 44.
44, okay. Shootout, we go to Roaring Richards first.
Nice. Missed it.
Missed it. Fellowship of the Wing, also
Missed
missed
it.
it. Barefoot Ballers
Got it.
in the range. And Appliance
Yeah.
Just inside.
Oh, my-
The answer is 54.
Oh.
yeah, I didn't expect that.
He's the second highest scorer of South Korea, like all time.
After who?
Second highest.
There's another guy with a Korean sounding name that I can't remember.
Okay.
Imran
Keep
Malia.
that in the edit, please.
Okay, second last question now goes to Fellowship of the Wing. Your question is, how many Zlatans have international goals scored?
Nice. Nice. Nice one. Love it.
But I think it's over. No, actually, that's so.
76.
76?
Yeah.
Okay, Barefoot Ballers?
75.
75. Appliance?
Wait, did we?
71.
71. Roaring Richards?
Hey, you guys do not some like fucking answer 103 or some shit like that. Come on.
61.
61, okay.
Nice.
Shootout?
Nice. Good guess.
Placid ending.
Let's go to Fellowship first. 76 is just outside the
Oh, fuck.
right
bro.
post.
We fucked it.
Barefoot Ballers just outside. That
Oh,
was kind
these
of in the
61 guys were right.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
worried, bro. No, I think it's more, dude. I think it's way more.
Appliance.
Yes.
Just in
Oh,
range,
yeah,
and
yeah,
61
on.
is
Nice.
on the money.
Nice.
The correct answer is 62.
Fuck off, bro. We need to stop giving round numbers, motherfucker.
We went with 61.
We went, but he said
Okay.
we thought 60 initially, and then we said 61 just to be not round.
Shall we go to the last question of the quiz?
Yeah.
Yes.
Barefoot Ballers, you get to shoot first. Diego Maradona.
Oh, fuck.
How many international goals has he scored?
42.
42.
42?
42.
Okay. Appliance,
49.
39. Okay. Roaring Richards,
One second, we're just conversing. You want to go in between or you want to go with what? Say it again.
Yeah. 33 is good.
Yeah.
33 is good.
33.
Only in those times you could have. Yeah, that's what. Like, he's
33. Okay.
He's like two tournaments.
Fellowship of the Wing, last guess of the quiz.
36.
Come on. Another bullseye.
36.
Bro, I hope this
36.
is a bullseye.
Okay.
It changed the full fucking scoring.
I'm surprised you guys guessed so low because I thought he would be a lot higher.
I know.
But
I've been burned recently by other guesses.
This is why you don't participate. You suck.
okay, Barefoot Ballers shot first. 42 is just outside. Appliance
Right.
just inside.
Fuck with Maradona, man.
Roaring Richards, another plus 30.
Nice.
You won't guess that.
And Fellowship of the Wing, get a plus 20.
Oh,
The right answer was 34.
oh my god, dude. So close.
Okay, so these are the scoreboard on the screen is from this round only. Let me do a quick tally. In fourth place, we have Fellowship of the Wing, 110 points.
Well done.
Yeah.
In third place,
Why?
we have Barefoot Ballers who started the first round in first place, but now they've slipped to third. 255 points for Barefoot Ballers.
Hey, Andheri.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
last-
podium. Good podium.
Second place, after a good penalty shootout, is Roaring Richards with 345 points.
Wow.
South Bombay.
Last minute Raphael.
And the same digits but in different combinations. Appliance wins with 435 points.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Can I ask a question? What if we
Yes.
discount the sus round?
Which starts round?
The
Buzzing
Which
in
last round?
continuously.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think that would make a difference to the score.
They
Okay.
kicked our ass in round 2 and round 3 and round 4.
India made a difference to our confidence. Momentum.
Okay, that brings an end to a very grueling World Cup podcast. So hope you guys had a good quiz. Before I forget, people who are listening and watching, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this quiz. And thank you.